Yeah.
Yeah, we're crazy. Thanks. I'm so glad you're here. This is awesome.
I'm glad you're here.
Coronakitchen.
Love that t-shirt.
Yeah, let's see that. Yes, indeedy.
Good girl.
Please vote, 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 vote.
Your life depends on it.
Literally. Yeah. So I hope everyone's gotten, if you haven't gotten your absentee ballot, it's in New Mexico. It's nmvote.org. Just saying. You can get it very easily online. Just have your driver's license.
Yes.
Yep.
Takes 3 minutes. It's awesome.
We should put that on a banner.
Yeah.
Oh, a banner?
On the fly.
I have a banner. I can do this. I will do it. nmvote. There it is. .org. Here we go.
Please vote wherever you are. Vote, vote, vote.
Yes. And speaking of vote, our chef today is running for office. Yay!
Yay!
Yes, I am.
You are running for?
I am running for Santa Fe County Treasurer.
And what made you decide you wanted to do that?
Well, I had been thinking it over. I'd been thinking about the idea of doing public service, and my background is part of my background. Over 20 years of my professional background is in finance and investment management and investor relations, communications. So that's a very strong professional background for me. And part of it was part of my decision-making process was, shall we say, enhanced by the pandemic, because I immediately understood that we were all going to be facing some financial challenges and stress and hardship. And I thought, what a good way for me to try to give back to my community at this point, to tap into my background and experience. And it seemed like a calling almost. So that's pretty much why I decided to go ahead and jump in and campaign for the first time in my life for political office.
Yeah, in a time when nobody can go door to door.
Right.
So what's that been like for you to campaign?
It's been pretty interesting. I've had a number of wonderful women, almost all women, helping me out on a volunteer basis. And we get together by Zoom meetings, and then the rest of the time we try to do that 2-3 times a week. And then the rest of the time it's just being on the phone and email and texting. And I thought in a way it would be easier to do this because you're not out all the time knocking on doors, etc. But I'm not sure this is easier. It's been pretty challenging.
I think it's stressful. I mean, I've worked on, not on campaigns, but with campaigns, door knocking and phone banking and things like that for years and years. And it's weird not to go door to door, to have somebody coming to my door to talk about a candidate. So,
and also if you've never run before, I mean, if you have, if you're an incumbent or you're, already been out there in the public sphere and people know you've got old footage, or you can make commercials, or, you can do stuff where you were with the people and you're brand new to this. So, well, you go on shows like this. Meet the people.
I know. This is what we do today, right? And
a Meet the People show. What are you going to make for us, Meet the People, girl?
Yeah.
Okay. Debriana has a little bit of the history of my situation here, but I might repeat it. I have not been doing a lot of cooking, and I'm nowhere near you two or probably most of the people watching this show. I can kind of cook, but I was yesterday, I thought, what am I going to do? I have no idea. And I talked to my stepdaughter in San Francisco, who might be watching right now, Katie Jane. She's a really she's worked in restaurants as a cook and as a pastry chef, and she's a really good cook. And I called her up to ask her about this one recipe, and she said, Luz, forget that. Make some Buckeyes. They're easy. And Buckeyes are a kind of candy from my home state of Ohio, which are kind of peanut butter balls dipped in chocolate, and they look like a Buckeye nut. So I said, you're right, Katie, that's easy. So last night, at about 10 o'clock at night, I'm in here with this peanut butter and powdered sugar and melted butter, and it's falling apart, and I'm freaking out. And I called her by FaceTime, and I said, Katie, what am I doing wrong? And she was trying to advise me, and use your hands, and pour this in and pour that in. Oh, and the recipe said it was supposed to look like a thick paste. It looked nothing like a thick paste. And I'm trying to make these balls and get them to stick together, and then I melt the chocolate, and it's really thick, and it was horrible, and they look terrible.
But you tried making those today. You tried.
I tried, and that was last night, and I put them in the fridge. I'm going to show them to you.
Oh, good.
Here we go, the moment of truth.
Yeah.
I mean, they're so horrifically sweet, too. Can you see that?
Ooh, okay.
Yeah.
Now, this is what one looks like. That it's not too horrible looking, but it's, believe me, they're not supposed to look like that.
But do they taste good? Do they taste good?
It's
not all looks. It's not all looks.
That's true. Last night I tried one, and it was so sweet that it just, they're not bad though, because I am a big peanut butter and chocolate person, I have to tell you.
If somebody has a Buckeye recipe out there,
yeah, post it up. Hey, did you use unsweetened peanut butter?
Yeah.
Okay. Then all I can think of is there's a lot of sugar in there.
There's so much sugar you cannot imagine.
It sounds like peanut butter frosting to me.
Yeah.
Oh.
Lucinda, here's the thing on Corona Kitchen. # we're all winners on Corona Kitchen.
That's right.
Okay, I'm not a loser. I'm a winner.
No.
All right.
Oh, no. Okay. Lisa got frozen. We might have to drag her back in a minute. We'll see if she unfreezes. But you go ahead.
Okay, so the next thing I did was come up with a recipe that I'd never made before. And it is George's old-fashioned sugar cream pie.
Oh,
and it's from
we're getting a brand new recipe? Yes.
Yeah. I've never tried it. And it's from this church lady's cookbook. And my grandmother put this recipe in this cookbook. And the recipe's there with all the ingredients, but it doesn't tell you how you add the ingredients or what you do to them. It just has the ingredients and bake it in a pie crust, basically.
Oh, okay.
So I looked it up on the modern day internets, and I actually found a recipe for this pie. And this pie, George, by the way, he was a man named George Tritchew, who had a restaurant called Gershu's in Ohio.
Sorry, I hate it when that happens. Sorry,
I sent frozen out, but she's back. We thought her. Thought her out.
Okay, I'm back. So what are you talking about?
We're talking about the cookbook, that grandma cookbook. Church.
Oh God, the church lady?
Yeah.
Okay.
And I think that these women who did these recipes, none of them give you really the directions. And I think it's because they made these recipes for like 50 years. It's like, you know how to do it. Yeah. I know how to do it. You'll know.
Wow.
So there were no real instructions on how you add these ingredients.
So did you find it on the internet?
I found it on the internet. It's kind of a famous pie around Ohio, a certain part of Ohio, I think. And it's lots of sugar and it's lots of cream. That's about it.
Well, you know what? What's really exciting is that you're trying it on live TV.
I'm telling you, that's the kind of girl I want in the Santa Fe County Treasurer's office.
Somebody has courage.
Courage. Courage. I hope I'm a better treasurer than I am a cook, but we'll see here.
Jesus, where did she go?
She went away.
Now I have a black screen. I don't know what happened to her. She's going to have to come back in. Well, you keep going.
All right. Should I start?
Yeah, go ahead. She'll join us.
All right. Okay. I have a measuring cup.
Awesome. That's a good start.
Pretty fancy, huh? And I know how to do this part. It says 1 cup of sugar. Woohoo! Here we go.
Okay, so Lisa and I have this discussion all the time.
Yes.
Do you have 2 different sets? Here she comes. She's coming back in. Do you have? Here she is.
What? Damn you, Century Lake.
Okay, so Lisa and I have this discussion all the time. Do you have 2 sets of measuring cups?
You mean a total of measuring cups, or would you set?
Well, I have wet measuring cups and dry measuring cups.
I don't do that, but maybe I should. Maybe should I do that?
Well, no. No, you don't have to, but I always do.
I have them, but I mix them up, so Debrianna gets mad at me.
Oh, really? You're not supposed to mix them up, right?
Well, you're supposed to. The chicken is like scolding. Yeah.
You're wacky. So here's an interesting thing. You put flour in this. Is that uncommon?
In the liquid?
No, in the pie. Yeah, I mean it will be. Yes.
Oh, huh.
So that's a thickener.
Yep.
Of some sort.
Okay.
Yep.
5.
Church Lady cookbooks have been around forever. How long have you had that cookbook, Lucinda?
Yeah. Oh, 30 years.
Oh, wow.
That's awesome. Lisa has those kind of cookbooks.
She does.
I do. I got some oldies. I have all my grandma's cookbooks, and I love them. I love them.
I only have my own old cookbooks, and they're old.
They're old.
Yeah,
my grandmother was really a very good Midwestern cook, and she didn't want anything spicy, but she really knew how to make like fried chicken and different things. Mm-hmm. She made this frosting on our birthday cakes that my sister and I both loved so much, and I've never been able to duplicate it.
What is it?
This is a good place to ask people about it, because it was like crunchy on the outside and soft on the inside, sort of.
Huh.
It was so good.
Okay, Midwestern people.
We have a viewer, and this person is saying Church Lady cookbooks have been around forever, and they are the best.
Yes.
That's a thing.
It's a thing, Church Lady cookbooks.
That's cool. I kept thinking of Dana Carvey. I was like, was that like a Dana Carvey joke?
Now I'm not going to get that out of my head.
I'm sorry. That's what I think when someone says church lady.
I know it's true. All right. So what are you doing?
I'm mixing this flour and sugar and a dash of salt.
Okay.
How much sugar?
A cup. 1 cup.
So you had 5 tablespoons flour, a cup of sugar.
Yes.
Salt,
and a dash of salt.
And a dash of salt.
Okay.
Now, okay. Now comes
that sounds like a sugar pie. What? Wait, it is. Pie.
Now comes cream and cream and cream.
Yay, we love dairy products.
We're big on dairy products.
The whipping cream is supposed to go in there. So, and I'm not sure I have enough.
Heavy cream.
That's going to be creamy.
Seriously creamy. Very, very Midwestern, I must say.
Yeah. Everything.
You've been in Santa Fe a long time, though, right, Lucinda?
What's that?
You've been in Santa Fe some time.
28 years.
Yes, but that cream thing never leaves you.
It never leaves. It is so good.
It's now, so good.
think what I'm supposed to do.
Uh-oh. She's got to concentrate, Brianna.
Okay, stop talking to her.
I think I'm supposed to do this.
This is what happens to me when you talk to me. I put in the wrong amounts.
Okay, it's all my fault.
Well, I'm getting better. I'm getting better at it.
You are getting better.
You two didn't you make some fancy fish thing last night, Lisa?
She did it while she talked.
And I was terrified because I hadn't made it in years, and I was talking at the same time. And after 43 shows, I did it. I didn't screw it up.
It was French, right?
It was French.
It was français.
It was a scary, scary fish dish that if you do it wrong, you go down the stony way. But I did it. I don't know. I had faith. I had the faith.
Weren't you even using a mandolin?
Yes, and we were cheering from over here.
Brianna was an amazing support. I have to say.
That's scary.
She helped me through it. She walked me down the dark path.
The mandolin path. That's a dark path. It is. That's like serial killer material.
Yeah.
Someone just said, how did the fish taste last night? Okay, so just so you know, the fish was inhaled in about 7 seconds. It was so good.
It looks fabulous.
Oh my God, that sauce, you can put it on anything. It's so easy. And the crispy potatoes, the flaky fish, it was buttery and citrusy, and the tomatoes and oh my God, it's just, you could eat it every night. You'll never get sick of it.
What kind of fish did you use?
Well, as I said last night, it's supposed to be with halibut or sea bass, which is about $29 a pound at Whole Foods. So I didn't get that.
We opted out.
I just did tilapia, and it was delish. Totally worth. Totally
I
worth.
love tilapia.
$7.49 a pound.
$7.49 a pound.
I have thought about raising tilapia because you can do it. You have to have a fish, like a fish tank, but you can raise your own tilapia. But, I'm getting a little too Martha on us all now, so I'll stop.
Okay,
You
just went to the cuckoo do-it-yourself place.
Lucinda.
I'm
What's
doing the
eggs. Okay, you're separating eggs.
Oh,
yes,
look at her. You separated like 1,000 eggs the other day.
Oh, God, I did for the angel food. Well, you're doing a good job with the eggs. Looks like you know what you're doing. She's dancing in the kitchen.
Woo! Look how this does for people.
Okay. Okay.
Doing the Corona jig.
We should have a DJ, Brianna.
I know. We need a song. We do.
Anybody have ideas for a theme song for our show? Let us know.
Oh, you should have one.
Yeah, we got one. So what are you doing? That's the cream and the eggs.
I'm blending the egg yolks with the half and half.
Okay.
Okay.
And then I'm going to add just 1 teaspoon of vanilla.
Oh, okay.
I don't know who this is who's commenting, but they said you're going to eat your pet tilapia.
I don't know. I don't have an affinity for fish.
I could not do that. I could not.
You Peggy Stalker. I knew it.
No idea who's talking right now.
No, it's the
Who's that voice?
Oh, that voice from above is the Truman Show, aka not what's his name, Ed Harris. It's David Ferrari, our head of production.
Head of production, yeah. All right, I have done this. This is the thing, okay?
Okay,
all right.
And everything, by the way, said blend, don't mix, blend. So I blended. And, now you pour it in a pie shell.
That's it? You don't have to.
That's it.
Did you blended all the sugar in and everything?
Yeah, I think so.
All right.
Should I taste it?
So the cream isn't like whipped cream. It's just as is.
As is. I mean, it's you know, I'm sure there are probably people watching this saying, is she nuts? That's not going to work. But it says that you bake it for a long time.
And you did not pre-bake that pie shell.
I did not. Should I have?
I don't know.
What do the instructions say?
There are none. I mean, my grandmother said put it in a 350-degree oven for 1 hour, and then she says check it, maybe a little before 1 hour.
What do you check it for? To see if it's jiggling or okay?
Probably.
All right.
I mean, this is nothing but liquid, and then after you do all this cream and sugar and half, then you put butter on top of it.
What?
What?
You mean to eat it? You mean you butter it like a piece of toast?
Before you put it in the oven, you put cold butter on top.
But wait, it's liquid. It just sinks down, no?
Are you shocked by that? Yeah, I think it's.
I kind of am.
So the butter sinks in. Okay.
And then the cholesterol just waits.
I'm trying to figure out, can this be a custard embryonic? Could it turn into custard?
That's a question.
I have just not heard of this, but hey, I am so interested in it.
Are you really?
I am.
Okay, listen, you have to do this. You have to make a pact with us right now. When you take it out, you must take a picture.
I will.
And post it so that we can see this. What happens to it?
I honestly will, no matter how it looks. I will do it.
Okay,
Look.
So do you serve it with butter or whipped cream?
Both.
Okay, yeah, let's add more. Let's add more dairy.
There's never enough fat in anything.
I don't
Never enough fat. Okay, so it's so it's creamy and eggs, the egg binder, sugar, vanilla. It's like maybe vanilla custard, and then maybe you put, what would you put with it? Ice cream or berries or something? Or?
I don't know.
I would think berries, but that's me.
I bet berries, because you need something healthy with this, right?
No, wait a second. Your grandmother had this recipe and you never ate it growing up?
I ate it at George's restaurant.
And what did they serve it with?
Nothing.
Okay.
It was the Midwest. It was the 60s. People were smoking at the tables.
They could have served it with your Buckeyes.
Okay, Lucinda, you have some questions.
Okay.
Well, first question is, ask Lucinda about Buckeyes. And then second one is, Melinda's grandmother would have pre-cooked that shell with dry beans in the bottom.
Yeah.
That's what I would have done.
Because it was a real, because she made pie crust. I did not make this pie crust.
Okay.
Yeah, but it's still raw. So, I mean, I'm just saying, like, if you do a pumpkin pie or something that's got a lot of liquid, usually you pre-bake the pie shell.
On the pie crust label from the store, it may say instructions on what to do with it.
I read the instructions. I really did.
What is it?
On the pie crust?
Yeah.
On the pie crust.
Okay.
It just says put it in as is.
Said put that sucker in as is and pray.
Nice. Check it in about an hour or a little less.
I'm using a lot of butter here. No, okay, so you're telling me I screwed up, right?
No.
No.
I have no idea. I've never made this.
If the crust said you don't have to pre-bake it, then you should be good to go.
I think the crust said that, but I've been running a campaign during a pandemic, and I'm not thinking straight. So
None
of us are thinking straight right now. None of us. I don't think any of us are.
No. And I do think, though, that if you come into town, you can leave it on my doorstep, and I will try it.
Pie? You will?
Leave me a piece of pie.
You'll try it.
Lucinda, this is funny. Lucinda, somebody wrote, I guarantee you Lucinda manages investments better than Pie.
That's all Sloan Cunningham.
That's awesome. Thank you. That was Sloan. Thank you, Sloan.
I will agree with that. I
Yeah.
have no problem admitting that.
Hey man, I don't care if you can bake a pie as long as you can balance the books once you get in there.
Hey, listen, and I certainly can appreciate someone said, I have no problem with that. That's perfectly fine. Lucinda will be transparent.
Her focus will be on other things other than pie when she gets in office.
Yeah, we won't make her bake a pie when she's in office.
Hey, you know what I make really well is pecan pie. I guarantee you.
Okay.
But here is this pie.
Okay.
It's got butter on top of it.
It's got butter. And I think when it's done, I'm going to put whipped cream on top. I'm kidding.
I would want whipped cream on it. I have to say that I would do whipped cream.
Double cream. Just go for it. Go for it.
Whipped cream.
Should I put it in?
Yeah, put it in.
Well, it's not going to bake itself on the top of the counter.
Put the timer on.
But the crust is going to bake itself. I thought the whole thing would.
Okay, it's
Stick it in the oven.
6:27. Lucinda, it's 6:27. At 7:27 or 7:23, like your mom said.
Yeah.
We expect a picture.
Oh my God. Hey, you know what? Here's the truth. Okay. I may not be very good at pie, but I'm good at pie charts.
Oh, that's
Brilliant.
your slogan right there.
I think that was genius. That right there should have gotten you.
It just came to me.
Bravo. As a writer in the Writers Guild of America, I salute you.
Okay. 6:30 on the nose. I will check it in 1 hour.
Okay.
I promise to you that I will put a picture up no matter how bad it looks.
Okay.
If it's still that liquidy in 1 hour, I'll let you know.
Okay.
All right.
But see, this is what I like. Honesty in a politician. Okay.
Right.
That's what we need.
Yes.
Transparency. Now, if someone wants to help you phone bank or do anything for your campaign, who should they contact?
You.
You can DM me if you want, if somebody wants to help do phone banking or something.
Or you had my website up there a minute ago, didn't you?
I did. I'll do it right now.
And that is the way. There we go.
Okay.
And I would use help from all over the country.
Oh, yeah. Anybody can phone bank nowadays. That is absolutely a good thing for everyone to know. I've been doing phone banking for campaigns all over the country for years. You can do it from your home on a computer, and it's super easy. The screen comes up in front of you, gives you your script, and you just click through the phone numbers, and you can call for anybody on behalf of anybody anywhere in the country. So if there's somebody that's just fallen in love with you and wants to help get you elected from California, please go to your website.
And as we figured out during the last election, this coming election is going to be won, especially on a national level, in some certain battleground states like Ohio and Wisconsin, Michigan. So you could do what Debriana is saying, from here, from home.
Yeah.
If you're in a state where you know it's going to go a certain way or whatever the case may be.
Yes.
To really help. And, this is all kidding aside, this position, the county treasurer, is very important. That position handles our money, and our money is going to be seriously needing good handling and smart investment and responsible investing, because going forward, we're going to have some challenges due to this virus.
We are.
And as someone who's worked for the state and been on the inside of 2 different administrations, I just want to say we need somebody like Lucinda in our state. We need people who know what they're doing, who are honest, good people that will work for you. And there's not, that hasn't been the case in New Mexico all the time. I'm just going to be honest. Someone is writing a question. If I live in the city of Santa Fe, should I care about County of Santa Fe offices candidates?
And the answer to that is yes, absolutely, because I think that there is some confusion about that. I live in Santa Fe County. I do not live within the city limits of Santa Fe, so I can't vote for city councilors or the mayor, etc. But everybody in the city of Santa Fe is within Santa Fe County. And so everybody in the city and outside of the city, as long as you're in Santa Fe County, votes for the county treasurer's office, as well as some other county offices. But the Santa Fe County treasurer handles the property tax and other money of the entire county, which includes the city of Santa Fe.
So that's a great question.
Got it.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you.
All right. Anything else you want to tell us about?
I think that's it for now. I really am glad you gave me this opportunity. I was so nervous about it last night, but I think I'm okay now.
Oh, good.
You did a great job. I can't wait to see what this pie turns out like.
I'm going to drop off pie for both of you if it's edible.
Awesome.
Okay, we'll eat it.
David definitely wants pie, so.
He does.
Yeah, for sure. He's definitely the one between us with the sweet tooth. I love to bake, but I don't generally eat sweets. But
hey, I'll bring him some Buckeyes too.
There you go. You'll probably love that. Awesome. Well, thanks so much for hanging out with us. We so appreciate it and sharing your grandma's pie.
Yes. Thank you.
Don't forget to vote, everyone. So important. And support your candidates. Get out there and do it.
Yeah.
Or do the mail-in.
Or do the mail-in ballot. Yep. All right. Thanks, you guys.
Thanks.
Come on.
Bye-bye.